right, guys, we're back, day 4 of the grand finale, and it's nothing like having some greats in the industry as we celebrate 35 years of greatness. 2025, we got, as A-Rock call you, Tony Ultimate. And we got Cleveland Terry with us. How you guys doing?
What's up?
Good, man. Good, man. How y'all doing?
We're doing great, man. It's always great to see you guys, man. It's, you know, you guys are like our family.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how much distance we have, you know, we're family.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's always good to see you guys, man, and be around everybody else, you know, that does something that we all love.
That's right.
Yeah.
I do have to say, man, you know, I've watched y'all do this now from when you started a number of years ago to now. Not only are you growing, you guys are an incredible force in the industry as well. People love you, people trust you. You get good information out, and y'all likable dudes too.
Oh, I appreciate it.
So that's a plus. But I love what you're doing.
Thank you, Tom.
For the culture. I know Cleveland does it as well.
Oh, yeah.
And he helps a lot of people. He's been doing it for years. Well-respected voice in the industry, and you guys are becoming that too. So
thank you.
My hat's off to you. I'm not taking my hat off, but my hat's off to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, brother.
I don't know if I've ever seen him without the hat.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed. Hey, LL.
Edit that out.
Oh, wow.
LL wants that part.
My secret identity.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's good, man. We're enjoying what we're doing. We absolutely love it, man. We got great people to follow after that's been doing it, and we just love talking to people and getting the word out and bringing the smallest guy to the forefront. So, and all the opportunities we got from like DJX, man, they let us start writing for the magazine. They gave us the opportunity to reach out to Joe Blow. Hey, man, we want to write an article on you, put you in the magazine. And man, some people, man, it blew their world up, and they like, man, you really want to put us? Yes, brother, we're giving you the opportunity to be in the remix on Monday. So, I mean, just opportunity after opportunity keeps presenting itself, and we just doing the best we can with the opportunity that's been presented to us.
That's right. We appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
It makes a difference.
And real quick, thank you, Tony. They were doing a DJ contest back home.
Yes,
they called Tony. Mike made the connection. He blew them up with the packages, and they couldn't. I see a lot of people don't believe the stuff that we are lucking into, or the people we know now. So we make fun. Oh, really?
And the blessed thing is the guy that won the freestyle was here, DJ Mad. He was able to come. He was able to come, get fitted, and get with Tony. And I'm just saying it's a beautiful thing. But if you don't show up, you'll never be noticed. You know, and when you show up, work.
100%.
You know, it's simple. I bought a set of microphones from Phoenix Pro because I looked at his review.
That's right.
And the crazy thing from that, now we do work with Phoenix Pro, and they send us products to review, and also we have another deal with them. All because of you.
Yeah, all because of the community, man.
And what you do and what we see.
I mean, it's trickle down.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to, you help anybody that wants to be helped, obviously.
Yeah.
But in general, if you just put out the right energy and the right stuff, somebody's going to get it, somebody's going to take it, somebody's going to grow from it, and then maybe they'll do it. I learned early on, I've always wanted to help people, but the thing that really kind of humbled me is when Mojax contacted me out of the blue. He's like, hey man, you have any contacts with this manufacturer? I'm like, no. I'm going to be at NAMM. You're going to be at NAMM? Yeah. We'll meet up there.
Oh, God.
And he literally did. Took me around everywhere like, hey, different product. So I try to make a point to, like, you know, pay it forward. So I've had a couple of people that have looked really good, and like, you've got something. Hey guys, send them some product. Give them a chance.
That's a beautiful thing.
Take care of your fellow man.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful to be a good human.
No, it don't, man. It really don't. And you've helped us, or you know, we've seen you, and you've been super nice to us, and people can't believe it. Like one guy, you really know Cleveland, Terry? I was like, man, he sat down and waited 30 minutes to talk to us. Yeah, we know him.
It is so weird to me.
It is, man. It is weird. But like, I reposted a clip from an interview we did with you. Went freaking crazy in one of our shorts. So I said, every time we need some numbers, I'm just going to post Cleveland.
Celebrity in the house.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Bumblebee.
Tell my wife. She doesn't believe it.
What?
They really do.
Wow.
You got to bring it with you one time. So my wife said the same thing, and I brought her to a show with her. She's like, oh, my God, y'all work out. But I was like, baby, me and Mike ain't just
they think you just out here playing.
His wife came, too.
NAM. I took her to NAM. She checked out.
She quit on us several times.
I'm going to catch you back to the room.
But nah, man, it's been a fun journey, man, and we really appreciate your support, too, brother.
Oh, man.
We call Tone, he take care of us. He didn't alter gave me my ears, and he's gave prizes away when we did contests. We call him, he's there. So I just love all the support in the industry, man. I wish everybody was like this, but everybody's not like that. But,
you know what? It's all about relationship, though.
Yeah.
And you want to do cool things with cool people, number one. And I'm always, and I say this often, I always want to do something with someone who's helping someone else. That's what this industry is about. You know, as people not age out, but age up in this industry, if you're not creating new DJs below you, then what do you have?
Yeah.
We need to keep this going on because it is, not only is it very special, but most people who DJ, they realize that the most special feelings that they've ever felt, besides getting married, having a kid and all that stuff, was in front of a crowd on a stage.
Oh my
helping
goodness.
them, on their most special day.
Unless it's a whole bunch of DJs in front of you.
Unless it's a whole bunch of DJs in front of you.
Well, that's even better. If you have a great set, man, and you feel like you rocked it, like you're one in Boston, it was great. I mean,
Funny thing. So yesterday, there was a whole bunch of just DJs. I'm like, that must have been the worst performance I've ever done. I didn't even sleep that night. I was thinking about the transitions. I'm like, did I mess that up? Come in the next day, right? I'm in the thing. Hey, man, I saw your thing. It was amazing. Oh, and I loved it. Where were you when I was performing? Where was the dead face?
He was processing.
But you know what? It's probably hard for some of those to give love.
Yes.
That hard shell. It's like we stuck. It's like they're in the B-boy era.
But no, man. No, you've had some good performance. It's never been bad, man. It's always been good. And you try to go outside the box and put a little bit of everything in there and, catch us off. Go, okay, we never thought about, everybody does. So, no, they've always been good for me, especially the one in Boston. I'll just put it like that. Yeah, that was a good time. Yeah. And that's where it all started for us, really. And that was the first place we went to, and everybody was just wonderful. From him, Chris Washburn, everybody came and sat and waited on us, man. And those guys treated us like royalty, gave us a room, hooked us up. And, I mean, it's just been love since we started trying to do this. And it's just continuing to grow. And it's getting better and bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger.
So I have a question for both of y'all. So what is it about the shows that continues to drive you to come?
I mean, that's actually easy for me. And I'm speaking about this show in particular.
Okay.
When I first started the YouTube, it's a very lonely place. Okay, you don't know who your fans are, you don't know things. So I didn't know. But as I got bigger and bigger, my numbers kept increasing. I could get the haters in, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, you don't sound black enough. I like your content, but you got no swag. No, this
wow.
stuff. And I was like, why do I want to do this? I mean, I knew this. I grew up in a predominantly like white town. Like, I get it. But do I really want to do this to myself? So I started questioning, continuing on.
Yeah.
And I kind of fought through it. And one day, I just happened to look at my demographics on YouTube, and I'm looking through, and I'm like, it's damn near 80% black people that follow me, right? So I come to the expo, and I am just welcomed in by our people.
Droves.
Yes, and I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know that I had this impact on people until I came here.
Wow.
So I make it a point every year, even if I got a lot of stuff. My daughter's got mitzvahs in 2 weeks. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on. But I make it a point to come out here because I know how it's important to me. I know it's important to them to see me representing out there. So that's why I come.
For me, and that's a good reason to come.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's all about relationships. Formerly, I was a buyer many years ago at Guitar Center. I used to go to shows just to get people's reaction on the gear because I knew what I thought, but I'm like, okay, I can see in 5 minutes if this thing is going to catch on or not. But after that, and primarily, the reason why I come to shows is to connect to brothers like you. Look, I want to help people, but more than that, you don't always get a chance to be in the company of people, feel the sincerity, help people with points that they're just not going to be able to get online. You show up and you support them in their face because at the end of the day, that connection will make a difference. When you talk to somebody, I've talked to Cleveland Terry. I mean, we talk at the shows in person, but online is a much different experience than in person. Yeah. And the long and the short of it, just like all of us, this is a very united group. We have people we talked about earlier, DJ Rachel and other people that go out of their way to help people in the industry, and it just feels good when you have people you can depend on. I want to show up. I want to show up to let somebody know, hey, look, I'm accessible and I'm here to help you grow. And I'm doing it for me too because I love kicking it with my people. Absolutely. So that's a plus. You can't go wrong with that. You get to see your friends that you don't normally see at the show. And then, even if they're not your friends, if they're heroes, a lot of people, I mean, we know them, but a lot of people yesterday saw Shortkut, saw Babu, saw Mel Starr, DXT, Buck Rogers, all of them in person, you know what I mean? You don't get those experiences. Not the same online as in the same room. So
you're right.
It makes sense to show up because you never know. I always talk about this. Damn, is a big show, and this is my other big show that I won't miss. The most magical things happen at people's first DJX or first NAMM. It changes their whole world view. It goes from, I'm doing this to, I'm doing this. So it is super important. We need things like this, especially thriving shows like this that, there's some shows that are small and growing and some shows that don't do much. This show, I mean, there's a reason it's been around for 35 years. They do a lot for the industry, and they support the industry, and the industry support them back. And when you do that, you get the benefit of running to people like 2 DJs, 1 mic, Cleveland Terry, or your favorite company where you could ask somebody one-on-one about some gear. Hey, this is my situation. I can't get an answer. Help me out. So there's so many different reasons to come to a show. I highly recommend all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That was powerful. And it is, man, because for me, my first show was, in Chicago, and when we saw each other, you were like, man, I know you from somewhere. I don't never forget a face. I'm like, man, I don't know where. Might have been in our first or second life, but it was something. But in that moment, I was like, damn, what have I been doing? I'm missing out. And I hear the stories, from me and his relationship when he first came in 2016. And me and him had a mutual friend, and I was supposed to go with him, and he had a massive heart attack and died. I was going to go with him in 2017, but I think it was, and he had a massive heart attack. So that gave the excuse to, keep doing what I was doing. And when I came, it's like, man, I never miss this another day in my life. Because you don't get no closer to the culture than this.
It's invigorating.
Yes.
You leave, you're like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Plan for the next 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. And you've built some lasting just life relationships, because like when we see you or if I see Tony, man, we in this thing. If I call him, hey man, I'm just checking on you. Called him on his birthday.
Yeah, we
were talking to Nick, and Nick was like, yeah, it's Tony's birthday, this and that. So man, I immediately, hey, what's up? Oh, I'm busy. Hey, do what you're doing. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
connection.
Yes.
We in the office one day. Nick just called us up, man, and started going through a bunch of stuff with us, and we was like,
and told us, hey, I'm sorry, man, I should have gave y'all promo only a long time ago.
Yeah, so
like,
it was
no,
just
so
like-
we went through the whole tutorial on the big screen TV, and just, you know, and then we went to talking about, you know, he told us about the birthday because you and him are close, and respect that, you know, when you see that, you see those type of genuine relationships. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And people don't know what they're missing.
And just like Mike got to meet DeRay, I don't know if any one of y'all know DJ Relly Rail out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Okay, so I met him 9 years ago at Mobile Beat. Hadn't seen each other in 9 years, and it's like we've been kicking it, like we've been brothers for all the whole time. Because we've been talking through the pandemic.
Yes, and I know him through Jeff, and it's like we brothers.
Yeah,
you know,
so-
he's a screaming guy. Call him, hey man, I need this, that.
Yeah.
But it is true though, as I'm even thinking about like this conference and then, you know, others that I've gone through, there is a gap forming between all the relationships and the newer generation.
Yes.
I come here every year and I see the same great faces and everything, but like we're missing that gap.
Oh yes, we got to get those guys.
Get the youth here.
Yes, we got to, man.
We will survive.
Yeah, and
I
that,
really think it's
and
getting
that's
better
on
this
all
year,
of us.
though, y'all. It's a lot of
I'm
kids.
just saying we
Yeah.
all have a purpose that we have to start reaching these guys, because I always say this, man, our club and some of our private sectors, man, they don't know this exists and don't care.
Each one teach one.
Yes, and we were talking to James and Michelle. They're driving the Lexus, the DJX Lexus, and they were telling us about their trip to Murder Beach and how it just, the effect that it had on the DJs. And they dealt with some of those DJs. They got 12 of those guys to come up.
See, that's amazing.
And those guys changed their schedules to come because they met them where they were, and that's what we got to do.
I got to add one other thing.
All right.
Everybody wants to be a DJ because it seems like it's this glamorous thing. You know, nobody understands the hard work that goes into it. It's like, oh, I need some extra money. I'll just be a DJ. This is something that you have to earn and learn. This is not something that people could just jump into. So while we got, you know, some people online selling hard drives for $50, and they're like, oh yeah, my name is DJ $5 Holla. They get a name, and then they go out, and then they start undercutting.
Yes. Oh man.
It's a bad situation. I'm going to tell you why. Because people like, so Cleveland Terry, besides the stuff he does online, he's one of the most amazing mobile DJs there is. When you've had a Cleveland Terry party, you know you've been to one. And there's a caliber, like he does stuff, dances, lights, the whole shebang. But you can't do that just starting out. Most of those people that go online and they just look at it, they think it's, oh yeah, all I have to do is get a controller, a name, and some music, and I'm good. It's not that. You have to build your business. This is what things like this shows you. And unfortunately, if you are the recipient of a bad DJ, it's really hard. It's really hard when you're on the receiving end of that. So you're a person whose most important day is just entrusted to some rando, and it's your wedding or your bar bat mitzvah or whatever, your grandmother's 85th birthday party, and they're worse than an iPod. They don't know anything. They have horrible song choices. They're on here. They're like, oh yeah, I'll go to Crate Hackers and I'll get a list of what to play. So ridiculous.
Playing curse words in front, all kind of stuff.
Now, we don't know the
dirty edits
versions. These are the things that you learn here. You know what I mean? And it's amazing when you can see what you see, but when you are interacting with seasoned veterans and they can tell you, hey man, look, if you want to grow your business, this is how you do it. And the truth of the matter is, one thing that escapes most people, sorry, I'm just,
no, go ahead, brother.
You preach it, brother.
Escapes most people is there's enough for everybody.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Guess what? I'm not your competition or yours. We can live next door. Our only competition is us.
Yes.
Maybe a younger version of us. But other than that, there's no need to compete because there's enough to go around.
Yeah.
So you should help everybody because guess what? When you help somebody else grow, then somebody, look, word of mouth is the best or worst advertising. But if you help a young DJ and that DJ has a great experience, that DJ is going to say, not only did Cleveland Terry help me, but I'm going to help somebody else. That overall helps not only the whole DJ community, because then customers trust us more.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're getting half the time. Sometimes people are getting a crapshoot. They don't like, I don't know. I hope this is a good DJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why
absolutely.
this type of stuff is important, man, because it's not easy, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Every penny, every moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Man, hey, I'm glad that you just hit us with that, because it's so needed, and I hate that some of us shy away from that conversation, because I think that some of us live in the gray area, and we're just as worse as they are. And it's a bad thing, and it needs to be talked about, it needs to be exposed, because what we don't realize that we're doing, we are going to become dinosaurs if we allow this to continue to happen. Then you'll look up, you'll be at somebody's party, and it'll be an iPod over there, for real.
With a camera.
Yes.
We have the ability to control planned obsolescence by sharing your gift with somebody. Get yourself a mentor.
Oh.
If you're new DJ, get yourself a mentor. If you're seasoned DJs,
get yourself a mentor.
Yeah. Somebody that you can help, show them the right way to do this, so this art carries on.
Because they all, and anything you do, whether it be a nightclub, private event, the value added is going to save us. Because the algorithm is going to fix us with the actual DJ.
100%.
So if all you do is DJ, you're going to be out of business.
Yes.
You're going to have to find a way. I mean, yes, if you're scratch best, you're going to be just fine.
But we all can't be that.
We all ain't that.
But in general, you got it, that value added, that one-on-one, that person-to-person, that taking care of people, that you can't emulate.
To your point, Cleveland, I just want to make another point. For those people that think, oh yeah, I got a program, I got an iPod, I got my AI DJ from Spotify, that ain't us. Because that program doesn't know you, that program can't read a room, that program doesn't understand why people stop dancing. That's something you feel. The interaction that you have when you hire a real DJ, you can't get that any other place. That's why people love DJs, because they were at an event, they saw somebody and it made a difference, and they're like, you know what, when I have an event, I'm going to get a DJ. So you got to not only make sure you get the right one, but that's more of a reason for us to grow them up. But you cannot rely on AI. You can't rely on all this stuff. That isn't a human taking care of the funness of your party. And if you don't believe me, everybody's been to a wedding or an event that's horrible. And everybody's been to a wedding or event where they don't want to leave. That is the difference between seasoned DJs and somebody that just doesn't know what they're doing, that's just trying to make an extra $5 on the weekend. There's a difference. So, you know what? Again, I want to commend you guys, because it's platforms like this, all three of you actually, it's platforms like this that speak to this community and empower them with this information, so they know there's no shortcuts. It's worth the work. Believe me, it's worth the work.
All day.
A reputation like any of the DJs that are seasoned that we know. When this guy gets stopped on the street, we walk in, people walk up to him and be like, oh man, I can't believe I'm talking to you. It's a big deal, making a difference in the lives of people that you're not even talking to.
Him too.
Is he trying to say people stopping somebody on the walk? Really? No. You. You can't go nowhere with you.
If you jump up right now and walk around there, hey, Tony.
Come on, man. Really? No, sir.
It's nobody like A-Rock. He's like, man.
Oh, my God.
This brother.
Oh, man.
This is what it is. This brother gets stopped all the time. You know why? Because all he does.
Man, that brother.
He doesn't charge to help. He doesn't do anything. If he could do it, if he sees somebody in need, he's going to help them. And people remember that. And they're like, yo, this dude made a difference. Let me introduce you. That's how he became a celebrity. You can't even see him right now.
Oh, yeah.
Solid.
Oh, yeah. We
literally helping somebody right now.
Oh, yeah. When we walked up this morning, he had a guy guy that was 21 or 22 years old, talking with him.
Yeah.
You know, and the guy said he was going to college for business manager, and he just talked to him, and he wants to be a DJ.
There you go.
And he gave him, I'm talking about a ton of information, gave him his information, and the guy said, please, I need a manager.
So A-Rock said, I'm going to check on you quarterly and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Look, I might not be able to manage you, but I'll be your mentor.
Yep, that's what he said.
You know?
But, man, this has been good, but we have to keep rolling. I know y'all got stuff to do. But real quick, real quick, what y'all got, anything y'all got going on? You got anything that you can tell us about that you think is going to be a
that
game
you're willing
changer?
to share with us?
Game changer is a relative term.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, something that's coming down the line that's worth it.
Obviously, everybody knows Rain 1 MK2 is coming out. Can't say date, but it's sooner than you think.
I almost said the date. I know the date. I almost said it. I got the message.
It's sooner than you think. I also know there's a couple of new companies, established companies coming out with some polymeraze that might change everything.
Oh, wow.
That's coming soon.
We'll be watching the channel. Tell them where they can find that.
Yeah, keep your eye open.
YouTube.com, Cleveland Terry. Instagram, Cleveland Terry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That's right. And from my end, I got something coming soon. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be for all DJs, because if you haven't noticed, all I want to do is build up new DJs.
Yeah.
So I've got a DJ campaign that's rolling out. You're going to see it in the next month or so. And what it's going to do is we're going to have key DJs and producers that highlight, they're going to be interviewed, they're going to do a performance. And then I'm going to give you a sneak peek on something else. Okay. After that, we're going to have a contest. We have a sample pack that anybody will be able to download and make their own set live, film themselves. This will give them a chance to win custom in-ears, in-ears, because a lot of people are saying, hey, I want these, and they're going to, I've seen they've changed people's life. I'm going to save up for them. I want to get as many people in ears as possible. So we're going to be giving stuff away in conjunction with this contest. We're going to be working with y'all. I'm going to be
we got you.
Everybody in it.
We got you.
To make this accessible to everybody, because I believe everybody deserves to keep their hearing and have a good experience while they're DJing. So look out for the contest. We have some new stuff coming. It's going to be worth it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Wow.
Love it.
Man, as y'all know, we could probably talk to these brothers all day and still not get everything out of them. But, hey, man, we appreciate y'all giving us some time at the show, coming and sitting down with us. We look forward to seeing y'all somewhere else down the road. And, man, just
much love, brother.
Love what y'all doing, man.
Much love.
You two cats, man.
Much love.
Just a highlight of my show. The one thing I said is if I don't do nothing this show, I'm going to sit down with y'all and talk to you.
All right.
And I just want y'all to know baby Jesus is with us.
Amen. All right.
Peace. But
here we go.
Thank you, for coming and sit down with a Shortkut.
Right on.
I know that, you're going through some things, trying to get yourself back to,
Yes, I am.
100% on your health.
Yeah.
So how's things been going for you?
It's been good, day by day. I think like the best therapy after something that happened, like what happened to me is DJing. You know what I mean? Encompasses everything. Standing up and just DJing for a while, that's physical therapy. Occupational therapy is just twisting knobs and scratching and just DJing, you know what I mean? And speech therapy, talking to the crowd, that's what I'm saying. DJing is the best therapy for anybody.
That's your medicine.
So I'm just really thankful to be here. And
it's amazing that DJing is able to help you in this type of situation.
Absolutely. One of my biggest fears when I was in rehab in the hospital was not being able to DJ again, So I told the therapist that please help me do whatever I need to do to just get back on the tables,
Wow.
So
we're glad to see you back.
Thank you. I'm thankful to be back here, So just being, it's a blessing to just be able to DJ again. So, but to be, at the convention here and to see like-minded folks and, what I mean? It's great, man. It's inspiring, you know what I'm saying? So
and it's a blessing because I'm just saying you and your crew, Scratch Pickles, man, you guys have done so much for the industry and have inspired so many people.
Oh man, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah. So that's a wonderful thing, man. And
definitely, man.
And I'm just glad to see you again because I had the opportunity to see you going the process through social media.
No doubt,
and
man.
I'm just glad that you're pulling out of that.
Yeah, it's been a wake up call, but at the same time educational, and this industry that we do it's not a healthy one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tomorrow's not promised. Yeah.
That is a good one there.
Yeah, man.
Because we had a friend, may rest in peace.
Oh man.
DJ Geo.
Oh my God.
And
rest in peace.
And man, he dialysis. I'm talking about, you name it, man. And it was sad for us to see him go.
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah. Oh man, because he was a beautiful brother.
He was a fighter. He was a great guy. He was just like yourself, great for the industry, man. And but we're glad you're here to talk to us today, though.
Yeah, man. I was just bringing awareness to the. I knew nothing about strokes till I got one. You know what I'm saying? So, just trying to get the homies and everybody just aware, our industry is all about having fun, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, just don't go in too hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. You know what I mean? In moderation, I like it. Just like everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
moderation.
Fun and moderation.
Yeah.
And we have to learn from each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
learn.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it enough. We need to talk more about health and wellness too. Taking
It
care
is,
of
man.
ourselves, getting our checkups, doing the same.
Especially as we get older, the OGs are getting. I still consider myself young at heart. You know what I'm saying? Forever 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm hitting 50 this year, man, and it's it definitely woke me up. I just gotta get the checkups and just be aware of just be of everything. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thank you guys for having me, man. If I could,
Thank you,
if I could always just say things that can just spread the word about, just getting cats aware, just keeping their health up,
Take care of yourself.
Word up,
Make sure
you
you
guys
get your
too.
checkups. And
No doubt.
Watch your blood pressure. Watch everything. Yeah.
I roll with a cuff in my backpack now, man. I got one of those battery powered ones.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. Just
Be intentional in it, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Be intentional because it matters.
Word up.
And one of the alarming things I would say is this: we can't see what's going on inside.
We can't. No, we don't.
So
man.
you could be a time bomb inside and not even know it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I was. I was like a tick. My doctor was like, after I went in, we don't. How did you not
Yeah. How did you make it?
Yeah, how did you make it? Because I was, the blood pressure was over freaking 200, and just all bad, man. And that was, after the gig, where we gonna eat?
Yeah.
Type stuff, and and all the other curricular stuff homies do, when they DJ.
Oh yeah. The drinking, the
excess, smoking, everything's could be in excess. So so I'm just
no
trying.
sleep.
And I'm not trying to say not just stop it, but just moderation. That's all it is.
And get your checkup. Yeah, because that's the most important thing. Get your checkup so you can have some type of knowledge of where you.
Well, here's another thing too: is some of the homies are afraid to get the checkup.
Yeah, because they're afraid of what they're going to find out.
Yeah. If that's what it is, then maybe you should make a conscious effort to just kind of chill and change and chill.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I like that. Change and chill.
I mean, that's all it is. Not stop, just change and chill.
Change and chill. I like that.
It's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But big love to
that's
everybody.
a T-shirt. You need to do that. Change and chill. You need to do that.
Change and chill, because it might go.
TM.
Yeah, you need.
No. Word up. Change and chill, and then it's like I said, man. This industry that we live in it's not a forgiving one, man. You know what I mean? It's all on you, right? Yeah. So now that what I went through definitely woke me up. So I'm just really trying to be more mindful nowadays.
Yeah.
All right.
But like I said,
is this your first event out conference-wise?
This is my no. NAM was.
Okay.
NAM was,
you got to make it to NAM?
Yeah, I got to make it to NAM. NAM was 4 months after I got out of the hospital.
Dude, that was a monstrosity.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm just still trying to get my walk on, and I mean, everything's just. I just want to immerse myself in this and just try to feel whatever close is to normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like I said, man, DJing is the best therapy for anyone.
It really is.
It encompasses everything. music is therapy. Talking on the mic like this, that's speech therapy. Before I was like, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Even just like occupational therapy, twisting knobs. I don't know if you guys seen my post on IG. I couldn't even zigga release.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If that is scary, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I
like,
can only imagine how that is, knowing that I could do this yesterday and today is like.
Just to get it cut off. Man, that's the hard part, bro. But like I said, like for me, this going to something like this and just being around folks, DJs, and just being just being able to try all the new stuff, and you know what I mean, like that's part of the therapy, man. But in talking about it too, to everybody's watching right now, like you know what I mean, just don't be afraid, man. We all got too much life to live, man.
Change and chill.
Change and chill. Just not stop and chill. Just change it a little bit. Change and chill. Modified, moderation, and we got too much DJing to do. We got too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got to bring joy to the world.
Yeah, we heal the world too through this. What we do with this DJing. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, sir.
So man, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Brother.
Man,
appreciate you guys. What up?
God bless you. Hope
God bless you all, man.
good.
Thank y'all so much.
Know you love, bro.
What up?
You love.
I feel it. I feel it from everybody.
Real quick, we need
What
to
up?
answer.
All right.
The producer.
All right, guys. Thank you. We're on the final day. That's day 4, DJX 2025, celebrating 35 years of greatness. And one of the things that has just popped up is the Lexus. It's the little Lexus. What was it called again, Michelle? I'm so sorry.
The DJX Lexus.
Oh, yes, the DJX Lexus. And that booger's beautiful.
Yeah. And before we go any further, because he's all excited over there, this is James.
And this
is Michelle.
Yes.
They drove the Lexus up the East Coast and did some pop-up days all through cities and things. So we're going to talk to them about that. So go ahead now, sir. You can calm down.
How you guys doing? How you doing, Michelle? How you doing, James?
Doing good.
Hey, let us have it. Tell us about it.
So how did it start? How did it come about?
You want to start?
So basically, we had an idea to make a mobile DJ vehicle for my personal DJ business, DJ days. So we decided when we started looking into this, we wanted something that was new and unique to our market in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So we thought, we'd seen, a couple other vehicles that were made into DJ rides, but we wanted one of our own that would be unique to the market in our area. So we started looking at vehicles, what would best suit our needs, and we came up with the Lexus GX 460, just specifically for the way that the back door opens, because we've saw something before in the past where DJs would play other vehicles, but they were looking into the vehicles.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, we need a different type that would let us engage the crowd. So the way that the door opens from the driver's side to the passenger side, we can pull out the drawer system where our controller is set up and face our crowd and interact and give them a better show. So that's how it came about for us to pick that vehicle to do what we do.
That's nice. It's a nice vehicle.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I almost left with you.
But then DJX came. So his first year was last year, and his manager brought him. I didn't get to come because I was already involved in something. And so I kept seeing pictures of the Hummer that was here last year. So
Yes,
I
remember.
said to them, can we get the Lexus on? And they're like, no, they're not going to want the Lexus, So I'm like, well, I'm going to send an email. So I sent an email with a picture of the Lexus, and we got Robin. Robin literally calls me within 10 minutes and says that she loves Lexus. Let's start talking about it for the next year, which would be this year. So then, I think January hit, she passed me off to Sean. Sean's looking at it. Him and I are just having conversations because I'm not a DJ. I only see you guys from behind the scenes and the work you do and everything else that you put in. And so, so then at that point, Sean and I would get distracted with calls. On our calls, we'd start talking about, branding and logos and all the work and everything. So anyway, so then he said, well, we're talking about branding. Can we not take y'all's name off and put ours on, and then we'll do some pictures of it coming up the coast to get people excited. So about 2 weeks before we get the wrap done, and then it's like, well, you know what? What if we did pop-ups along the way, like twice a day in different cities? We announce some. We just pop up in coffee shops sometimes. We just literally see what happens, right?
Right.
And so we were kind of like, yeah, you know what? Let's just reality it. You know, reality, like social media reality of a DJ coming up the coast and everything. So if you missed it, we got a flat tire on the road.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We put the wrong GPS in, ended up at a ferry stop with footage of him being really mean to me because we ended up at the ferry. But then we got the car on the ferry, and he actually got all of his equipment out and DJ'd on the ferry with a crowd standing around. So there's footage of that. We had some moments. I mean, the very first pop-up was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Okay.
We had 15 DJs come out. A couple actually came from that performed here at the show, and then some new ones and everything. And I cried on the way home. I won't cry now.
No, it's good. It's good. It's
so,
good.
you know, you guys are out there every weekend. You don't spend much time together. And I know, right? And the smiles. I mean, these guys were genuine. And the guys that had been to DJX were telling 75% of the DJs that were there about DJX and the stories and the friendships and what they learned.
Oh, wow.
And people out in the communities, not every DJ knows about DJX. And we saw the ones that didn't know about DJX get excited and they want to come next year. Some even rearranged their whole schedule to come this year when we were on the road. And so we did this over and over. You know, we went to Charleston and we saw, 15 of the top DJs in the city come out on open decks. And we ran open decks for sometimes 9 to 12 hours because we wanted every DJ to have their moment, have their time. And we talked to them and so, a little teary-eyed because the smiles. So it was almost like a little mini DJX on the road.
Yeah.
And we did it. I mean, we stopped like as many cities as we could, sometimes twice a day. Sometimes we'd drive 5 hours, do a pop-up, DJ, and then get back in the car and drive to the next city and do another one.
So how did y'all arrange the stops?
So that was me. I would reach out to, like, we started with the cities we knew.
Okay.
So, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Columbia, South Carolina, ones that we already knew. We already knew so many of the DJ communities and DJs in the communities. And I would reach out and go, hey, where are you DJing? We're trying to do this pop-up, for DJX and DJ Life. And each city got more creative. I mean, there were Ferris wheels involved. There were permits trying to get on the lawn down in D.C. So each DJ, every time I contacted one, they wanted to outdo whatever we did in the next city. So these just kept getting. If you missed Virginia Beach, which hasn't been aired yet, we had 8 DJs and we did a bar crawl. So we went to the top 8 bars and tried and did footage of them performing. We had other DJs show up after their gigs to go along the bar crawl with us. And honestly, we made some of them made friends for life. So off our road trip, we were so touched by the Virginia Beach guys that we're going back there tomorrow before his gig on Saturday.
Can I say this here?
Yes.
I just think it's important when, like, people like yourself, you're not a DJ. So you have a different way of looking at what we do. And you have a different appreciation for it. So some of the things that we would love to hear people say and know how they feel, you're expressing that. And that's important because there are so many talented people out there that we have no idea that exist. And we see the Scratch Bastards, the DJ Jazzy Jeffs, the Male Stars, and all of these people. And we don't realize that there are people out there that have that same greatness or more, but they just don't know how to be exposed.
Right. Well, that was the main thing of us hitting these other towns, maybe towns that people have been to before but didn't know the quality, like you said, the quality of talent that's there, or even that those people even exist. And they may know 1 or 2 DJs in that town, but when they all come together, they can collaborate, fellowship together, and it just ups everybody's game at that point.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because what I've seen from the DJ community is anytime you get a bunch of DJs together that are really good, it's almost, it's sometimes it is a competition. There's DJ competition.
Oh, it's always a competition.
I know.
Always.
So he'll tell you, I kind of put my foot down. And so when we got to these pop-ups, when I contacted them, it's, I literally would say, this is not a competition. You get 15 to 30 minutes. Do not prepare a set and come and play the music you love. Now, what was interesting, I've never seen this, is somebody would come and their heart would be for like Afro, Afro house. Yeah, see, I'm not a DJ, so I don't say it properly.
It's okay.
And then we had a guy that right behind him played tropical house. But when they aren't competing and they play the music that they feel in their soul.
Oh, it's a different energy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. We had a festival DJ. We had a country music one. We had some scratching ones on the road. And I mean, and you never see DJs that close together, like 15 minutes and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was so amazing to see. I mean,
And
it was really cool.
The good thing that I think that by doing what you did, you forced them to look at it in a different way. And gave them a different approach, so that allowed them to appreciate each other instead of thinking that it was a competition. And whenever we're in that type of situation where we're not competing, it's always beautiful.
It's more fun. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we have.
It's
and
good.
So my conversation with Sean was, as long as I've been around, it's always been, you want to be top in your, in your city, and then you want to grow, and you want to travel. So, it seems like in the DJ community, to be on the magazine, you got to be a Tiesto, or you got to be, a Diplo, or you got to be those people. And also, here you see the big names that are, they're performing. And my conversation with him was, what if we turn it around? What if we turn it around and we put Days in a car and we send him back the other way and introduce on DJ Life Mag and on DJX, we introduce all these people in the town that are, that are doing this. And so they agreed, and so we put the tags on, the 15 DJs in Charleston. There's a reel, you can follow them, and it was,
That's beautiful.
It was shared on DJ Life Mag, it was shared on DJX. So it turned the conversation back, and these guys got a moment, and it was quite touching.
I can imagine their appreciation for that.
Yeah.
Because that affects them from a business standpoint. When people know they exist, people will reach out and book their services.
Right.
Because there are some great DJs out there that nobody know exist.
We were blown away in some of the.
Since you said business, when we did this pop-up in Charleston, we had the DJs come out. The business owner had never had DJs before, and they loved it. And now they're booking DJs down there at their business now.
Yeah.
So if they missed the coffee stop, and everybody thinks it was my idea, it wasn't. So we did a pop-up at a Barbie coffee shop in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
Yep.
And Days apparently decided he was going to be a Ken doll and got a wig, a blonde wig, and a Ken shirt. And so literally we popped up. Yeah, right? There's pictures.
Oh, yeah.
And so we popped up and he DJ'd that morning, and as people came
In the Ken outfit?
Oh, yeah.
And so
Tight shorts.
I don't remember. I couldn't get past the kid across his chest. And so the owner says, "Oh my gosh,
This is incredible.
we can have DJs and have like birthday parties.
Yes,
we can
costume.
hire DJs on Saturday mornings to come DJ." And she also. So some of the places that were popping up and suggesting DJs, in our head it fits.
Yeah.
But the owners are now hiring. So we actually
That's a
had
great
DJs
thing.
picking up gigs
Wow.
while we're doing this.
So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I just want to ask this question. So of the people that y'all met that had never heard of DJX, did they say why, or why they had never heard of it, or why they had never attended?
You probably talk more. You probably talk more to the DJs.
I think they're so just involved in the community and trying to get the gigs and keep a regular rotation of what they're doing. Maybe even picking up residencies of where they're at. They don't necessarily expand or look out to know what's out there other than the area they're doing. I think they kind of get comfortable, is what they told me. They get the residencies of where they're at, and they're making money and they're doing their thing, and they don't go and try to expand and look at different options or markets.
So as a DJ company, as a conference, what can we do to touch more people? And from you guys, from what y'all saw.
Days, are we road tripping for the next year? And we're stopping in every city? I think that's it.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I know, right?
That's exactly right.
So I think, the first thing, is regional events. Maybe it's easier for DJs to get to regional events. Maybe, we continue the road trip and we're introducing, DJ things, if Pioneer or somebody wants, to help us, but maybe we're introducing things, along the way.
Yeah, okay.
But I think if we come, I think we've got to take it, DJX to them and give them a little piece of it so that they want to come here.
Yeah.
And it's about bringing people together. And there's not, in your local community, I can't think of, even in ours, where there's like a DJ time where everybody gets together. Now, we did hear, that's the other overwhelming, is that we had so many cities reach out to us, we could never get to them.
They did. That's 100%.
On the way.
Along the way.
Was it the DJs in the cities?
It was the DJs in the cities that reached out and said, come here, we'll put you up, we'll create something around you. Come, And so DJs wanted to be a part, wanted, us to come to them. We also were touched because so many people were watching us on the stories and on our page that when we did get a flat tire, DJs were reaching out like an hour away. Do we need to drive there and help you guys? And so it was very touching. And it was also, no pun intended, but DJ Life magazine is about DJ life. I'm not sure that you get a sense from, the people you put on the cover what their real life's like. You were passed out after 12 hours, like on a couch, on one of our pictures. And then, like I said, we broke down on the side of the road. There was an ongoing joke that we hadn't had a real meal until last night.
Right.
So we were so tight getting to cities and doing stuff that we would eat peanuts from the gas station because we were afraid we were going to be late when we set up for our next gig.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't have...
Nothing like gas station food.
I know, right? Or pizza. If I saw pizza one more time...
So if y'all do it again, will you schedule it better knowing what you're getting into? Try to schedule it better and make sure you put a food stop in there every now and then or McDonald's.
Take a cooler.
Yes,
for sure.
Well, no, just a day. Well, okay, we need a whole day to recover.
Yeah.
Well, depending on where they're at,
yeah.
you might have to do roadkill.
Yeah. Let's hope not. But
the good thing from us is that this was from our heart.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
so
that's the beautiful
we
thing.
did schedule it where it was only one. But then a DJ would reach out to us and we really want to see the car.
And there goes
really
the heart.
And we even backtracked because we were in Virginia and a DJ reached out to us.
Wow.
An EDC DJ reached out to us and was like, come here, there's a big car show, I'll DJ with you. And so we backtrack another 3 hours to get to him because we thought that would be so cool to do and have other DJs come out.
See, one of the things that, and I don't know if you've looked at it from this perspective, one of the things that I think that you're doing is there's a big market that's out there of people that will not come to a show at all because they don't feel like they need it. They feel like there's nothing that you can offer. Then on some, they don't see the need to invest the financial, the financials that's needed in order to make this happen. By going to them, you're creating that relationship.
Very true.
And by creating that relationship, you're giving them the reason why. Because some people, they just don't have that conversation. And they, like you say, man, I don't need that. But once you bring it to their attention and they see, there's nothing like education.
Wow.
And we gave away 30 tickets on the road.
Yes.
So we made it, they mailed us tickets and we gave away 30 tickets at these stops to try to get guys here.
Have y'all seen anybody here that...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah, I would say at least 10 to 12
Yep.
of the ones from our stops actually came, and they rearranged their schedule to come.
That's good. That was a great idea from
That's an impact.
whoever idea it was, wherever it came from. It was a great idea. It's a great idea. Great idea. Yeah, because we heard about it. We was like, oh, what? They're just going to drive. We thought y'all were just going to drive through the cities. We didn't know y'all were going to actually DJ. He didn't give us all the little details.
So he actually didn't know. He left us a little. He hadn't known me that well, and James kept saying, "You do realize what you're getting into." And so he knew where we were going to stop. He just didn't know the extent of that I was actually going to go to get the DJs there, or how creative we would be for the stops.
So you would just send out a blast. We're going to be here, and the DJs would just come.
Or I would contact a venue. In Charleston, we contacted a really neat, new daiquiri bar. And so we would contact them and say, hey, would you have us? I mean, who doesn't want 9 hours of free DJs? None of these DJs got paid to come out.
Yeah.
They came out because they wanted to.
Oh, wow.
So we had a lot
That's
of
incredible.
things along the way.
Man, and this is what you call making changes, or putting forth the effort to create something that's needed. So little baby Jesus would be so proud of you guys.
Sometimes we get out of these and then we want to go back. Is there anything we missed that you guys want to share that we didn't ask y'all about?
One thing that really stands out to me, Michelle and I were in, I think we were up there trying to get some food the other day. We were talking we were actually standing in line to go to one of the conferences. And there's a guy behind us in line, and we started talking, and he overheard our conversation and chimed in, and we actually found out he used to be a DJ, is no longer a DJ, hasn't DJ'd in 10 years. He keeps coming to this show every year because of the friendships and the friends that he has made and the experiences that he gets here. So he comes back just to hang out with the people that he's made and build on those relationships. But he no longer DJs, but this show brings him back every year.
Wow, it's like a family reunion. Wow, man.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I think the other thing, I'm not sure we got the point across on that, but Sean and I did a lot of talking that, which is why the car came in, because we have one of the only cars that has your name all the way across the side of it. But we started talking about branding, and so branding, social media, the impact. And so I'm not sure DJs know that in the last 2 years there's been a turn, and you need a logo, you need a website, you need socials.
You have to have those
part of how all this came together is because that's my field, but I travel with him. But I think he wanted to show, that what it impact if you are posting daily and you are out there and you do have that brand across, that it does make an impact on your marketing and getting you known. And so I think that's the other piece that I'm not sure came out. I think the heart ended up, we thought we were more branding with the car, but I think what really was the touching stories and what happened along the way.
Well, hey, man, it's just innovative, new ideas and orders of ways to got to go where the people are sometimes, and that's what y'all did. And I love the idea about regional shows and doing something in other communities. Maybe they can't afford to come up here yet. Maybe they can't afford to go to other ones, but
you have to go to where they're
bring it to where they are. Do a Carolina show or a Florida show or something like that. Then more people can make it.
Well, we truly thank you guys for what you're doing, and for the people that don't know what you're doing or where to find you, could you please
shameless
tell
plugs, come on.
Could you please tell them?
So you'll follow us on Instagram at _DJ Days, DAYZ.
Yep.
Okay.
And then of course DJX and DJ Life Mag have also been sharing all of our stuff in the car and our journey in the stories and on their page.
So are y'all going back? Y'all gonna drive back, or y'all going back incognito?
No. We made friends in Virginia Beach, and our bar crawl ended at stop 6 because we kept talking to people.
Right.
So we missed 2 DJs in Virginia Beach, and we're going back to make sure that we get them.
Oh.
So we're going back to
You back on the road.
Back on the road. And then we actually already had somebody had already booked him for a private event on Saturday. So we'll hit that in Virginia.
Yep.
And then we'll be back in South Carolina by a couple.
Man, you guys are role warriors.
Hardest working couple.
Yeah, you're a role warrior. Love it. And it's nothing like giving back to the community.
Yes.
So thank you. And anything that we can do to spread the word, we will.
And if you have any DJs you want to, well, you can get them to Sean, but if you want to, you can email them to us and we'll get them in.
Yeah, we would love to talk to him on our show.
Yeah, we'll feature him, like you say, the little guys need it. So that's something that he gave us to do. So if you want to be featured in the magazine, hit us up at admin2djs1mic.com, and we'll be glad to get you in the magazine if we can.
Perfect.
Very nice.
And everybody needs the spotlight.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
we thank you, James and Michelle. You guys are doing it. This is one of the most exciting things I've heard.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So,
Yeah. All right.
road trip it is. Hey, make sure you get you a good meal before you leave.
I know, right?
All right. Maybe they'll be able to eat at the wedding or whatever they're doing Saturday.
Next pop-up, their town.
That's
All right.
All right, hey,
Reach out to us.
Dallas,
Reach out to us.
Texas.
Hey, I promise you could drive around Dallas and never leave Texas and hit about 100 spots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, if you come,
Oh,
I'll tell you this: if you come to Texas, you need to carve out at least about 2 to 3 months.
No.
maybe 2 weeks, you could go to the major cities. Just hit some Austin, San Antonio. Make the
They're
triangle.
not just about the major cities.
I know,
Jeff,
but-
you got to look at listen to what they say.
I know what they said, but in reality, in Texas,
Yes.
you probably need to just hit the major cities.
What? That would make sense, but
Austin,
we got guys
San Antonio,
everywhere.
Dallas, and
Yeah,
Houston.
the 4 cities.
Yeah. And maybe Beaumont and
See, you see how he's at?
Hey, we can do it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk. But all right, we're going to sign off. 2 DJs, 1 Mike, your boy DJ JP, and my partner in crime, and he's a criminal, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.